Well, good afternoon. This is Wayne Albright. I'm back with another baseball game. We're continuing the 2025 MLB playoffs. We are in the wild card round. Still, I know the regular or the real time players are going to start the World Series tomorrow or Friday, October 24th. We are on game day, I believe, October 4th. And this is the deciding game of the Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees. Um, I'm hoping this game will live up to the previous two. And the winner of this game will move on to play the Toronto Blue Jays. And so we'll see what happens. We already have three teams moving on, and the Red Sox and Yankees will play this game, as you see on the playoff tree. So is see what type of game it's going to be for this. I've really enjoyed this so far. There's been some very good games and some odd things that went on during games. I think the Red Sox game, the last one, the wild pitch scored the winning run in the bottom of the ninth against Whitlock for the Red Sox. So the Yankees scored on a wild pitch. We had a 16-inning game earlier in this series of games in which the Reds beat the Dodgers in 16 innings, and part of that was the 16th inning balk with the bases loaded. So some unusual things that the computer program has in it, and things you may not see on a very routine basis if you watch baseball regularly. And I've been following baseball most of my life through the 70s until now. So this is a big rivalry, and sometimes it's unfortunate you have a rivalry like this so early in a playoff. But the winner will move on, and we'll see which team it is. So we will head out for the starting lineups. This game was played in Yankee Stadium. It's going to be a night game, greater than 58,000 expected. And clear skies, wind blowing from right to left at about 12 miles an hour. So here's the starting lineups for each team. Starting lineup for the Red Sox. Leading off, Rob Refsnyder, the left fielder. Batting second, Trevor Story, the shortstop. Alex Bregman will bat third and play third base. Masataka Yoshida, the designated hitter, bats fourth. Nathaniel Lowe, the first baseman, bats fifth. Romy Gonzalez plays second base, bats sixth. Jaron Duran plays center field and bats seventh. The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu, bats eighth. And the catcher, bats ninth, Carlos Narvaez. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox in this deciding game will be Lucas Giolito. 26 games he appeared in, 10-4 record, 3.41 ERA. And for the homestanding Yankees, leading off, Trent Grisham, playing center field. Batting second, Aaron Judge in right field. Batting third, Cody Bellinger, plays left field. Batting fourth, Ben Rice at first base. Giancarlo Stanton is the designated hitter and bats fifth. Ahmed Rosario bats sixth and plays second base. Batting seventh, Jazz Chisholm plays third base. The shortstop, Anthony Volpe, bats eighth, and Austin Wells, the catcher, bats ninth. The starting pitcher for the New York Yankees is Clarke Schmidt. Appeared in 14 games, 4-4 record, a 3.32 ERA. Almost the entire pitching staff should be available for both of these teams. So it should be pretty entertaining. We've had a 4-3 victory for the Red Sox, which they came back in the ninth inning, game one. And we had the walk-off wild pitch. And the Yankees won the second game in the ninth inning, 5-4. I will be controlling the defenses and substitutions. The computer will handle everything else. So I don't see any reason why we shouldn't start this and get this underway. So here we go, out to Yankee Stadium. So here we are at Yankee Stadium for this game. And you can see the defensive alignment For the Yankees, Bellinger in left, Grissom in center, Judge in right, Chisholm at third, Anthony Volpe at short, Rosario at second, Rice at first, catcher is Wells, and the starting pitcher Clarke Schmidt. And the leadoff batter for the Red Sox is Rob Refsnyder, playing left field. He's 2 for 9 in the series. So here we go with the first pitches. And we'll start the fly-in and wait the 3-2 pitch. We are in one pitch mode on the computer program. Ground ball to Rosario. Over to Rice, and we've started off with a ground out. 1 out here in the first, as we're just getting started. Batting second, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 9 in the series, but he does have an RBI. Clarke Schmidt, 2-1 pitch, ground to short. Volpe up, throws to Rice, and that will be 2 ground outs to start the inning, or start the game. Alex Bregman will bat, 3 for 9 with 2 RBIs in the series. Infield shifted slightly to the left. Outfield is normal. Schmidt with a full count. And it's inside. Sinker, it's a walk. First base runner of the game on a walk, and Yoshida steps in. Hasn't batted or played in this series so far, the left-handed batter. Hit 4 home runs, 26 RBIs, 266 batting average. He is the DH. Runner on first is Bregman with 2 outs. Lined into center field. That will be a base hit. It lands in front of Grisham. Over to third goes Bregman, and not in time, and that'll be first and third with 2 outs. So the Red Sox start with a threat here in the top of the first. Nathaniel Lowe will bat. He's 0 for 2 in the series. First and third, 2 outs. Schmidt, fly ball, well hit to center field. It will land at the winding track. It'll hit the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Yoshida with the second run, and Lowe will double in 2 runs here in the top of the first. As the Red Sox start the game with aggressive hitting and score 2 runs. So we've already seen fireworks in this game, and I'm sure there will be many more to come. Given a series like this and a rivalry like this. So Gonzalez will step in with 2 outs, 1 for 6 in the series, a right-handed batter. Lowe will lead off second. 2 balls, no strikes. Grounded sharply to first. Rice will grab it and go to first. 3 outs, but 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 left. We've played a half an inning. Boston 2 and New York coming up. So we head to the bottom of the first inning. Giolito on the mound. Here's the defensive alignment for this Game 3. Refsnyder in left, Duran in center, Abreu in right. Bregman, Trevor Story, Gonzalez, and Lowe across the infield. Narvaez catching, and Giolito on the mound. Trent Grisham will step in. He's 2 for 7 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Trailing 2-0. First at bat for the Yankees. And a 3-1 pitch. And a base runner. So he walks. Curveball missed. It'll be Aaron Judge to bat. 2 for 9 in the series, 1 RBI. So Grisham leads off first. Will they be aggressive this early and trailing? We'll see. First pitch. There he goes. Narvaez to second, and he will steal second base. Grisham will end up at second with a stolen base. So runner in scoring position for Aaron Judge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out on a fastball. So that's 1 out. Cody Bellinger will bat. 2 for 10 in the series. Grisham still at second. Infield shifted slightly to the right. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lined into center field and caught by Duran. And that will be 2 outs. So 2 outs, and Ben Rice will step in. 1 for 4 in the series. Grisham still at second. Giolito trying to get out of this inning. 2 strikes. Lined into right field. It will drop in front of Abreu. Here comes Grisham home, and he will be safe with the first run for the Yankees. So a run driven in by Ben Rice puts him at first, and they've cut the lead to 2-1. So it looks like both teams came to hit in this third game, and Stanton will bat. 1 for 8, Ben Rice at first. 1-1 pitch. There he goes. Narvaez up to throw, and he will steal second base. So 2 stolen bases in the first inning for the Yankees, and a tying run at second now. Giolito with a 2-1 pitch to Stanton. Grounded to third, over to his right, and Trevor Story throws him out. But the Yankees do get a run, 1 hit, and 1 left. 2-1 Boston as we head to the second. Duran, Abreu, and Narvaez will bat. I believe Duran had a 3-run home run. Yes, he did. In game 2. He is 2 for 8 in the series. So Schmidt starts it off with a 2-2 count. Struck him out looking. A sinker, and that's 1 out. First strikeout for Schmidt. Abreu steps in. 0 for 5. He does have an RBI. Left-handed batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And struck him out. Outside corner, slider. So 2 caught looking so far here in the top of the second, and Narvaez will bat. 0 for 6, the right-handed batter steps in. So a quicker inning here for Schmidt, but he did get the first 2 outs last inning, and then it kind of fell apart a little bit. So we'll see if that happens again. 3 balls, no strikes. Outside. Ball 4. That's a walk. This is how the last inning got out of hand for Schmidt. In the top of the order, Refsnyder will bat. 0 for 1, grounded out first time. Infield playing normal, outfield normal. And the first pitch. That is lined into center field. That's a base hit. Over to third goes Narvaez, and it'll be first and third with 2 outs. So it's almost like Groundhog Day here. Did the same thing last inning. And it will be Trevor Story who grounded out his first time. So first and third, 2 outs. Little restless are the Yankee faithful. Clarke getting up there in pitches, 39 already in not even 2 innings. 2-strike pitch. Grounded through to right field, and there's a run. And over to third. Oh, that's not going to be right. Good. So I got to figure out what happened there because I lost track of the ball. What did happen? Let's see what happened here. Single, scores, Refsnyder to second, runner on second tries for third, save thrown, throw by to get the trailing runner. Okay, so they get the trailing runner Refsnyder goes to third. Base hit, but he's out 9-6. Okay. So they do get a run on 2 hits and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning, and it is 3-1 Boston. I guess Story thought they were going to throw to third and took second and got thrown out. Tried to stretch a single into a double. So Rosario will bat to lead off here in the bottom of the 2nd. Yankees trailing 3-1. First pitch. Grounded to short, weak, and it will limp through into the outfield. As Story could not manage to make the play, and that will be a leadoff base hit. So the first base runner for the Yankees, that's how it started last inning. So carbon copy innings here, it seems, for both teams. Jazz Chisholm bats. He is 1 for 5. The left-handed batter, Rosario, is at first. Stolen base threat. We'll see if they're still aggressive. First pitch. There he goes. Narvaez will throw. And another stolen base. 3 stolen bases for the Yankees and puts a runner at second in scoring position. Really aggressive, the Yankees. One ball, no strikes. That is popped out into shallow right field. Out to get it is the second baseman, Gonzalez, and that will be the first out. The runner stays at second, Rosario. As I take time to write it down here. And Volpe will bat. 1 for 8 with an RBI. Runner in scoring position is Rosario. Infield shifted slightly to the left for Volpe. 2 strikes from Giolito, and that's a strike 3. Struck him out swinging. And Austin Wells will bat, trying to drive in that runner at second. 0 for 5 is Austin Wells in the series. 2 outs, 3 balls, no strikes. And that's inside. Fastball. So, first and second now with 2 outs, and the leadoff batter, Trent Grisham, to bat. He has homered in this series. He homered last game. 2-run home run. So first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 2nd inning. 1 strike pitch. Lined into center field. That will drive in Rosario, and over to third. They will get him at third. They cut it off. And that's the 3rd out. But, as with the Red Sox, they score a run on 2 hits, and they leave a base runner. 8, I don't know what that was. I'll have to review it. But they get a run, and it is 3-2. Let's see what that was. It was center field to... Let's watch the replay. Lined into center. I know it's the center fielder. They're on. Oh, first baseman. Okay, first base to third. Okay, so 8, 3, 5 on the put out. But the run does score. So here we go. Schmidt trailing 3-2 in the top of the 3rd. With Bregman, Yoshida, and Lowe to bat. And a full count. And that's outside. That's a walk. So 2 walks now for Bregman in this game. He scored on his last one, time he was on. And Yoshida will bat. He has singled and scored. We're still early in this game, but it's had some entertaining moments so far. First pitch to Yoshida. Lined into left field. And that will drop in front of Bellinger. Bregman will stop at second, and it's first and second with nobody out. So both these starting pitchers may not last very long. given how things are going. Both teams are aggressive and are here to hit the ball. So, and that's good. I like entertaining games. I also like pitching duels, but for a game 3, this is leading into what I like to see. So 3-2, and first and second, and nobody out. For Lowe, he is 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking on a changeup, and that's 1 out. Gonzalez will bat. He grounded to first his first time. Base runners still at first and second. First pitch. Lined out, sharply out to left field. It'll hit the wall. Here comes the first runner, Bregman, and he will get a double. So Gonzalez drives in the 4th run for the Yankees, or for the Red Sox. Whoops, sorry about that. I hope I don't offend someone by saying that. And it's for second and third with 1 out, and the bullpen is up for the Yankees now as they try to contain this game. How much longer will they go with Schmidt? Duran is up. He struck him out his first time. The infield is in. Who do they got in the bull? Oh, they got the whole complement of the bullpen. So let's see who we got. They got to watch it because they only have 2 left-handed pitchers. Who's up? Duran, Abreu, and Narvaez are up. With Schmidt, 2 and a 4, 2 and a third. They are going to go with Yarborough. No, maybe not. Turn to the game. They're going to go with Ryan Yarborough. So they will pull the starter early. They don't want this game getting out of hand. Yarborough will come into pitch. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 batters only for Schmidt as he's pulled early. So let's go to Baseball Reference here and see what Yarborough is capable of. Let's see, where is he here? There he is. 64. Where's my calculator at? There it is. Lost it under the pile of mess on my desk. 64 divided by 19. His stamina is 4 or 3. And 264 divided by 19 is 14. So Yarborough will now be in the game, and he'll face the left-hander. Left-handed batter Duran with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning, trying to contain this game right now. Yarborough was in 19 games, 3-1 record, 1 save, 4.36 ERA. So here we go. Infield in. 1 strike to Duran. As the Red Sox try to blow this open. That is lined into right field, and that will score 2 runs. Over to second goes Duran, and that's a double. So a 2-run double. So back-to-back doubles have led to 3 runs, and Yoshida and Gonzalez will score. So Yarborough is not able to put out the fire, and now it is 6-2, Boston. Was that a good decision? I will never know. So it doesn't look like a good decision. So Abreu will bat. And still only 1 out. 3 runs in this inning. 0 for 1 today is Abreu. He struck out his first time. So Duran leaves off second base. And a 1 ball, 1 strike, grounded to first. And that's through to the outfield. And here comes Duran. He will score the 7th run of the Red Sox for the Red Sox. And the Red Sox have opened this game up here in the 3rd inning. 3 straight hits for this inning and 4 runs. As Yarbrough is unable to put the fire out against the 2 left-handed batters. Narvaez will bat. With 1 out, Abreu at first. First pitch, grounded to second. Rosario over to short, then to first, and they do get the pitcher's best friend, 4-6-3. Double play to end the inning, but the Red Sox score 4 runs on 4 hits, and they leave nobody. So after 2.5, Red Sox lead at 7-2 here at Yankee Stadium. So Giolito had a 1-run lead when he went into the dugout, and he returns with a 5-run lead. So the Red Sox have really surged ahead, and now the Yankees have to catch up. And there's still time. I've seen it happen in these games so far. And a 5-run lead, while seems large, may not be against a team like the Yankees with such a lineup that they have. So here's Judge. He is 0 for 1. And a 2-2 pitch. Fly ball well hit to center field. That will be gone. And right there is a run as Judge brings him 1 step closer with a leadoff home run. What did I say? 5-run lead this early is not insurmountable, especially for the Yankees. So 1 run already in, and here's Bellinger, and he's 0 for 1 in the series. 2 for 11, or 0 for 1 today, 2 for 11 in the series. 1 ball, no strikes. That is well hit to right field. They will have back-to-back home runs. So the Yankees are now inching closer. And now it's 7-4. So how much longer do we keep Giolito in the game? Bullpens are wide open in a game like this. If we have to use everybody, we have to use everybody. Except maybe the previous game's starter. So Ben Rice will take a turn. He is 1 for 1 with an RBI. So 2 runs are in already on back-to-back home runs. 3 balls, no strikes. And that will be ball 4, and he hasn't gotten a batter out yet. So Stanton will step in. Stanton steps in. 1 swing away from being down by 1 instead of 5. 0 for 1, a ground out for Stanton, and Rice at first. 1 ball, no strikes. That is fly to left field, but it's not too deep. Ref Snyder will settle under it, and that's the first out. So we tried to make it 3 home runs this inning, but it didn't quite get a hold of it. Giolito doesn't have good control so far this inning either. And Rosario with a base hit and a run scored so far. 1 out, 2 runs already in. And 1 strike. Grounded to short. Story will get the guy at second. He flipped it to Gonzalez, and they'll get the lead run. So a fielder's choice puts Rosario at first and 2 outs, and here's Chisholm. He does have he does not have anything. He's 1 for 6. And 0 for 1 in the series. Rosario is a stolen base threat at first. He has already stolen a base. So 2 outs. 1-2 pitch Struck him out on a fastball. And that will be it for the Yankees here in the bottom of the third, but they do manage to claw a little closer. They get 2 runs on 2 solo home runs and leave 1. So after 3, it is 7-4 Boston. And Yarborough, Refsnyder, Story, Bregman. So here we go. First pitch. Grounded to second. Rosario over to get to his left. We'll throw to Rice, and that's the first out. Neither team has had a scoreless inning so far. We're not done scoring yet in this game, I have a feeling. Trevor Story will bat. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Tried to stretch it out to a double his last time. Didn't quite manage it. Full count from Yarborough. Struck him out. Slider got him, so 2 outs. They were thinking about not pitching Yarborough this inning, but decided to keep him in. Bregman will bat. He has walked twice and scored twice. But 2 outs have not been a problem for the Red Sox. They got 2 runs in the first and 1 in the second after 2 outs. So they can still get something out of this inning. And a 1-ball pitch. That is lined in. Oh, the third baseman grabs it. Chisholm grabs it. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. Middle of the 4th. 7. Boston 7 and the Yankees 4. All right, the bottom of the order. Volpe, Wells, and Grisham, the top of the order, will bat. Giolito, he has had 3 walks, 3 strikeouts in 3 innings. He's given up 5 hits and 4 runs. Though he'll be on a short leash. First pitch. That is popped out to second base, and that's the first out. Austin Wells, he walked his first time. Austin Wells steps in. He's 0 for 5 in the series. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball well hit to left field. Down the line, it will be foul. So a long fly out or fly ball, foul. Got the crowd a little excited, but lands into the seats in left field. And a full count to Wells. And he struck him out on a fastball, 93 miles an hour, so that's 2 outs. 4th strikeout for Giolito, and Grisham will step up. 7-4 Boston. Left-handed batter is 1 for 1. With a walk, he has a run scored and an RBI. Full count. That is lined out to left field. Over to get it. Near the line is Refsnyder, and that will be the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 for both teams here in the 4th inning. Head to the 5th. 7-4 Red Sox. And Yarborough, Yoshida, Lowe, and Gonzalez trying to hang in there. And a 2-2 pitch. That is lined out to left. Bellinger won't move very much, and that will be the first out. So Nathaniel Lowe will bat. 1 for 2, double, 2 RBIs. And a 3-1 pitch from Yarborough. Lined into left field. That will reach the wall. See if Lowe goes to second. As Bellinger is slow to get it at the corner, and another double for Lowe. His 2nd one of the game puts him at second base. Romy Gonzalez will step in, 1 for 2 in the game. He has an RBI double, and he has scored a run. So Nathaniel Lowe at second, trying to pad to the lead for the Red Sox. First pitch from Yarborough. Grounded to short. Over to his right is Volpe. A long throw, and he will get him. Runner holds at second. And Duran will bat. He had a 2-run double his last at bat. He's 1 for 2. And a run scored. It was Yarborough's first batter he faced back in the third. Lowe still at second with 2 outs. And a 1-strike pitch. Grounded to Rosario. He will grab it, throw it to first, and that will be the end of the inning. So no runs, a hit, 1 left. Middle of the 5th inning. Boston 7, Yankees 4. So Giolito will face Judge, Bellinger, and Rice here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Home run for Judge last time with a strikeout so far in this game. And a full count. Line to the pitcher, and that's 1 out. So 1 out. And Bellinger will bat. He homered also in that inning in the bottom of the 3rd, right after Judge. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is flied to center, but it is not very deep, and Duran will grab it, and that's 2 outs. Ben Rice steps in, 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's walked, and he has stolen a base. So 2 outs, bases are clean, nobody on them. Infield shifted slightly to the right. Giolito tries to get out of this inning. It might be his last inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rice. Grounded weakly to first. Grabbing it is Lowe, and that will be the 3rd out. So a 1-2-3 inning for Giolito here in the 5th. And we are still 7-4 Red Sox. I got to change my sheet here because I have the wrong fielders out here. Lowe is at first. And who's at second? Gonzalez. Okay. I have this little chart in front of me, and I didn't fill it out properly. All right, we head to the bottom or the top of the 6th inning, and Yarborough is now entering his 3rd inning of work. This may be his last batter. Abreu singled, RBI, and is struck out in this game. Full count from Yarborough. Struck him out. Fastball got him, and that's his 2nd time Abreu has struck out. And Narvaez will bat. Bunch of right-handed batters coming up. Ryan Yarborough will be done as the Yankees will go to the bullpen. Let's see who we've got. Blackburn hasn't pitched. Ugh, scary numbers. Fernando Cruz. All right, we're going to go with Fernando. Well, he's a setup guy. So is... they've used him. Weaver. Bednar is later. So it's between Blackburn and Cruz. Who should I use? I don't know. I guess we'll go with Blackburn because we might want to save Fernando Cruz for later since we've used Devin Williams twice. So it'll be Paul Blackburn to pitch. And I'm sorry if these aren't complete lineups for this series. Or, yes, because some of the players might not have in the program. So I've tried the best I can to get the rosters as close as I can. 11 batters Yarborough faced. So let's go to... Is Blackburn even on here for the Yankees? Where is he? Blackburn. So 2. And he has faced... Okay. He's a right-hander. I believe he was with Oakland, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, he was with Oakland last year. He was with the Mets earlier this year, and then the Yankees to end the year. So with the Yankees, he was in 8 games, no record of wins or losses or saves, and his ERA was 5.28 in 15 innings. So the right-hander, Paul Blackburn, will face the number 9 batter. Try to get through this inning, and then we'll go forward from there. 1 ball, 1 strike, with 1 out. That is fly to center, but drifting back is Grisham. He'll be able to make the play, and that's 2 outs. Top of the order, Refsnyder. He's 1 for 3. Is singled and grounded out twice. If Blackburn can get out of this, we might go to somebody else next inning. Trying to milk the bullpens along here. Every pitcher's available, just about. And a full count. And that's outside. Sinker missed. And a 2-out walk. Red Sox have scored 3 runs with 2 outs in the first and the second. Total 2 of 3 runs. So 2 outs is not much of a problem for them, it seems, in this game. And Trevor Story will step in. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. 2 outs. Refsnyder at first. Will he steal? No. That is lined into center field, and now it's first and second as Refsnyder will stop. So Blackburn is having trouble here getting that 3rd out. That seems to be the story so far for the Yankees pitchers, as I've said before. So here's Bregman. They'll let Blackburn pitch, then they may go to the bullpen again. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's a walk. So with 2 outs, the Red Sox have loaded the bases. 2 walks and a single, and that's going to be it for Blackburn. He faces 4 batters, gets 1 out. And they will go to the bullpen. And they will get Tim Hill to pitch. So Tim Hill will come in to pitch, the left-hander. They've got to try and keep this game at 3 runs. So has Hill pitched in this series before? No, not that game. And he has not pitched in this series. So he's a short-term reliever. And the left-hander. All right, Tim Hill goes to the mound. This season, 70 games he's appeared in, 4-4 record, 3.09 ERA as he tries to stop the Red Sox from adding runs here. It's a little early to put Hill in, I think, but they need to do it. As he's facing Yoshida, who's 2 for 3. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 1-2 pitch from Hill. Struck him out. The sinker worked, and the decision worked, as the Red Sox do not score, but they leave the bases loaded here in the top of the 6th inning. So they leave 3 runners, 1 hit, 2 walks, and Hill does his job. And Giolito will come out of the game after pitching 5 relatively strong innings. And he faced 22 batters. And we go to the Boston bullpen. So the game is now in the bullpen's hands as we go forward. And it will be Stanton, Rosario, and Chisholm. Right? Chisholm. Let's see who we're going to go with. Who's Matz? Matz. Left-hander. Zach Kelly. Justin Slayton. We're not going to use these two right now. So which one should we put in? Zach Kelly. We'll put in Justin Slayton to pitch. Slayton will pitch for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 6th. Has he pitched in this series? He did not pitch in Game 2. And he did not pitch in Game 1. So he's a newbie to the series. 36 games so far this season. 2-4 record, 3 saves, 4.24 ERA. So let's see what he's all about in Baseball Reference. All right. Where is he? What's, oh, Justin Slayton. Right there he is. 1 and 36.4. Okay. So here we go. Justin Slayton will bat. It's getting into the tense innings of this game. There's still probably some surprises to come, knowing this series and this rivalry. So the bullpens are now in charge, and Justin Slayton will face Stanton, Rosario, and Chisholm here in the bottom of the 6th as the Yankees try to draw closer. And a 2-strike pitch from Slayton. Fly ball center field. Duran in to catch it, and that's 1 out. Rosario will bat. 1 for 2 in this game. 3 for 7 in the series. First pitch. Grounded sharply to first. Lowe picks it up. Heads over to first, and that's 2 outs. So 2 quick outs now for Slayton here in the bottom of the 6th. And Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 2, 1 for 7 in the series. He has struck out and popped out in this game. So 2 outs. Can they do what the Red Sox did so far in this game twice? Get some base runners and threaten here with 2 outs. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's inside, and it's a start for him. Curveball misses. And Slayton opens the door. Volpe to bat. I don't think they really have much. They have McCann. Let's see. Can Rosario play? He's not very good. Who's the other one? Chisholm. I don't think he plays shortstop, does he? No. Because I have McMahon. Does Cabrera? Oh, he plays short. So let's see. What do we want to do? Volpe's 0 for 2 and 1 for 10 in the series. So it's not like he's on fire or anything. Ryan McCannon will pinch hit for Volpe. So a left-handed batter will come in. To face Slayton with 2 outs. 1 for 2 with a home run in this series. When did he hit? He hit that home run in Game 2. So here we go. Left-handed batter to face the right-handed pitcher here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch. There goes Chisholm, and he'll get it. Stolen base. That is number 4 of this game for the Red Sox. Or for the, oh, I did it again. Yankees fans would be highly irritated at me. For the Yankees. 4th stolen base for the Yankees. So here we go. Full count. Struck him out looking. Big pitch by Slayton. Fastball ends the threat. And the pinch hitter goes down. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We've completed 6 at Yankee Stadium. It's Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 4. And Caballero will come in to play shortstop. Play shortstop. All right, so Caballero will play shortstop for Volpe. Let me change my sheet here so I get the right people. And an entertaining game, and 3 more innings to go at least. So the New York bullpen has got to keep this game in check. Tim Hill comes out to pitch. Full count. He faces low, and he walks him. So the leadoff runner is aboard. Gonzalez will bat. Low at first. They brought Hill out for another inning, even though he's really just a 1-inning pitcher. So, but there's a bunch of left-handers up this inning for the Red Sox. So they're playing the averages here a little bit. Low at first, and a 2-strike pitch. Struck him out. Gonzalez goes down. That's 1 out this inning. Duran has doubled and scored, driven in 2 runs and 3 trips today. Low at first. 1-strike pitch. Grounded or lined it. Oh, it's into right field. And it went past Rosario, and that will be a base hit. So 1st and 2nd with 1 out, and Abreu steps in. He has singled, has an RBI, has struck out twice. 1st and 2nd. Could this be Hill's last batter? So here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded weakly to first. He will get the runner at first. And that will be the 2nd out. Fielder's choice. And the runners move to 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Narvaez, we keep Hill in the game with 2 outs. He's not exactly crushing the ball in this series. He's 0 for 8. But do we change it? Got Ref Snyder up next. He's already gone past. All right, we're going to keep Hill in the game. 2 outs. 2nd and 3rd. This might be a mistake. 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So, Hill does the job. And we're at take me out to the ball game time. Stretch time here at Yankee Stadium. And today, 6.5 in the books. It's 7-4 Yankees. Or, I made another mistake. It is 7-4 Red Sox. Oh, my back hurts in this chair. So, as we get back to it here, Austin Wells will lead off, Grisham and Judge. And Slayton did his job last inning, and they will go to the bullpen. And they will pick up. Let's see, how's Harrison? What's he? Early pitched well in the game 2. Matz is a specialist. It might go with him. So Matz is coming in to pitch. Steven Matz will pitch. He has pitched in this series before. And so the left-hander will step in, or step on the mound, and he will face Austin Wells, and then the top of the order, Trent Grisham, and then Judge. The key for Matz is to keep base runners off base ahead of Aaron Judge. So here we go. Infield shifted slightly to the right. Wells is 0 for 1. I don't know if they have any. Well, they have been right. Do they want? I don't think it's time for Goldschmidt yet. Or is it? Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could. Yes, I think they're going to go with Goldschmidt. So Goldschmidt will pinch hit. Likely go to first, and Ben Rice will catch. So Goldschmidt will bat for Austin Wells to lead off this inning. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI in the series. And a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Are we going to see fireworks to end this game? Grounded to second, and that is through in between first and second, and the leadoff hit for Goldschmidt. So the counter move by the Yankees works, and a base runner. And here's Grisham, 1 for 2 with an RBI. He has scored a run and stolen a base. So here we go. Are things about ready to get exciting? 1-2 pitch. That is lined into left center field, and it will go to the wall. And Goldschmidt will end up at third. And here we go. Second and third, and nobody out ahead of Judge, who has homered in this game. So Matz has not been able to start this inning very well. And it will be Aaron Judge who has homered. He's 1 for 3. Infield will play back. So here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. What a pitch, a changeup. So Aaron Judge sits down as Matz does get the out. And now Bellinger will bat. He is 1 for 3 with a home run. So second and third, 1 out. Matz will face Bellinger. He's in here to get the tough outs. Well, here he is. It can't get much tougher than this. 7-4 as the Yankees try to climb back. Oh, there it is. All right, so here we go. Infield shifted slightly to the right. They will play back to concede a run. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Wow. Fastball got him, and that's 2. 2 outs. Matz, who started this inning with giving up 2 hits, has got 2 big strikeouts, and Ben Rice will bat against the left-hander. 1 for 2 with an RBI, trying to draw closer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball, right field is not hit very deep, and Abreu settles under it. Matz gets the out. So 2 leadoff hits. Put him on second and third, and Matz gets out of the inning. 7 innings in the book. And it's 7-4 Red Sox. And I have an incomplete lineup. Yes, I do. Goldschmidt will go to first. Ben Rice will go to catcher. So Hill is the pitcher, and top of the order is a bunch of right-handers, and they will go to the bullpen. So the bullpen carousel continues. The fifth pitcher now for the Yankees. And they will bring in Cruz to pitch. He's a right-hander. Has he pitched in this series? Did not pitch in game 2 or game 1. So let's see what he's all about here. Cruz. All right, Cruz. Is he here? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. 4, 5. Okay. So he's the standard short-term reliever as well. And he'll face the top of the order. So, to keep this game close. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't put him in. Fernando Cruz. Cruz, 49 games he was in, 3-4 record, 2 saves, 3.56 ERA. So he enters the game for the first time in this series. Trying to keep this game close in the top of the 8th. As Refsnyder will lead it off with Trevor Story on deck, and then Bregman. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. The Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. And 1 for 3 is Refsnyder with a walk. So here we go. 1 ball, no strikes, as the Red Sox try to add to their 3-run lead. That is flied out to center, drifting back is Grisham, and that's the first out. Trevor Story is 2 for 4 with an RBI and a 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Fastball got him. So Cruz doing his job, but 2 outs has been golden. A couple innings for the Red Sox, so they're not out of danger yet. And with Bregman up, he has walked 3 times and scored 2 runs. And the first pitch from Cruz. That is into center field for a base hit. So another 2-out base runner for the Red Sox. And Yoshida will step in. He is 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored as we get toward crunch time in this game. Bregman leads off. He's not going to go anywhere. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Yoshida. Oh, what did he try to do? And he got hit. I don't know what that was. Fastball hit him, and that's for first and second and 2 outs. Nathaniel Lowe will bat. He is 2 for 3. Who they got on the bench? Connor Wong, Roman Anthony, Rafaela. I think they'll just play with Lowe with 2 outs. Yep, they're going to keep Lowe in the game with 2 outs, up 3 runs. 2 for 3, 2 RBIs for Lowe. 2 outs, Bregman at second, Yoshida at first. And a 2-2 pitch to Lowe. Fly ball, it's popped in the infield. And the second baseman out toward the edge of the grass. And that will be the 3rd out. So he gets out of it, Cruz does. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox 7, New York Yankees 4. And Matt's time is done. He pitched 1 inning, and they will go to the bullpen. So Slayton and Matz have done their jobs. And the Red Sox go to the bullpen, and now we're going to go with some, let's see here. We're going to go with Whitlock to pitch in the 8th. Chapman is waiting for the 9th. as the Red Sox try to close out this series and move on to face Toronto. All right, Whitlock's in the game, and he's going to face Stanton, Rosario, and Chisholm. 3 balls, 1 strike. Yankees need base runners. And it's popped high in the infield on the left side. And the third baseman, Bregman, will make the out. And that's 1 out. 5 outs away for the Red Sox, and Rosario will bat. He is 1 for 3. Runs scored and a stolen base. Infield normal. Outfield is shallow. Why? We're going to put them normal. Why are you playing shallow? Okay, here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out on a slider, and that's 2 outs. 4 outs away for the Red Sox, leading by 3. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Jazz Chisholm will bat against Garrett Whitlock. 2 for 2. Or 2-2 pitch. That is weakly hit to the first baseman. Lowe will grab it and take it himself. And that will be the inning. That will be it. And a 1-2-3. 8th inning for Whitlock and the Red Sox. We are going to the final inning of 9th inning, potentially. And the Red Sox lead it 7-4. We have had no runs since the first 3 innings. The bullpens have taken over and basically shut this game down. And Cruz will face, and he will be done. And he will face, well, I said he will face twice. But he's done for the game. And they will go with, let's see who we're going to go with. All right. Bednar, Williams. They're going to go with Devin Williams. No. Bednar. No. Luke Weaver. No. Gill. No. Bednar. David Bednar will pitch here in the top of the 9th. As the Yankees are out of left-handers. As the Yankees are out of left-handers, except Max Fried, who I guess they could use in a very, very short stint since he started game 1. So Bednar will pitch. He's going to face Gonzalez, Duran, and Abreu here in the top of the 9th as they try to shut the door and give the Yankees a chance in the bottom of the 9th. 1-2 pitch from Bednar. And he struck him out on a curveball, and that's the first out. Duran will bat. 2 for 4. He's had a 2-run double, 2 RBI double, and a single in 4 trips. So 1 out. Put my cursor at the top so we can see. And a 2-2 pitch. Lined into center field, and that'll be a base hit. 3rd hit of the game for Duran. So an insurance run is on first. And Abreu steps in. 1 for 3, 1 for 4 with an RBI. He has struck out twice. Duran is a steal threat at first. Will they take the chance? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. And that's 2 outs. And Narvaez. And let's see who they got here. Connor Wong. Which one's the better defender? 55. 50. They do have David Hamilton. He's not much of a hitter. And Anthony, he could pinch hit. and put Wong in to catch. Guys at first. Really hasn't hit much. He's 0 for 9. And okay, Roman Anthony will bat as a pinch hitter. Left-handed batter will pinch hit with 2 outs. He's 0 for 5 in the series. He had a .292 average during the season. So Duran at first with 2 outs. Anything in the gap would score Duran. And a full count. Ground ball weakly hit to second. Rosario better hurry. And he will get him at first. So that's the 3rd out. And the Yankees' last time up is coming up. Red Sox 7, Yankees 4. And Chapman will be in the game. And we have an incomplete lineup. I already know that. So Wong will enter the game as the catcher and bat 9th. So Wong will enter the game as the catcher. And Chapman will be in from the bullpen to try and end this game. Pitched in game 1. Got the save. Okay. It will be Caballero. 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 I'm writing all this down here. So then Schmidt, and then Grisham, as the Yankees try to avoid elimination here in the bottom of the 9th against Chapman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Infield playing, hugging the line, 3rd and 1st, to prevent anything down the line. And that's lined into right field, and the inning starts with a base hit. So here we go. I bet we don't get through this game without some more excitement. That's the way the series has been. And that's how the rivalry is. Probably the best, most heated rivalry in baseball. And Caballero leads off first, and Paul Schmidt will bat. Down 3 runs against Chapman. 0-2 pitch. Grounded to second. Second to short to first, and the pitcher's best friend has just helped Chapman with a 6-4-3 double play. Wow, that takes the temperature down a little bit for Chapman, as I got to correct my scorecard here because I did it wrong. 6-4-3 double play. And now the Red Sox are 1 out away from moving on to face the Toronto Blue Jays, as Chapman will face Grisham and then Judge. So Judge can't tie the game if he gets up. So that was a big double play. And here's Grisham. 2 for 3 with an RBI and a stolen base. 1-2 pitch. Could this be the end? And it's grounded weakly to short. Story better hurry. And he will make the out. And that will be the last out of this game. And the Red Sox will finish this game off 7-4. And the Yankees have been eliminated from this series. The Red Sox will move on to face the Toronto Blue Jays. So, bucking the real life trend when the Yankees beat the Red Sox in 3 games. The Red Sox win this game 7-4 and will move on. Chapman will get the save. So a big bullpen performance by the Red Sox, using 4 relievers to win this game and shutting out the Yankees since the 5th inning for the relievers, and Giolito managed to get through the 4th and 5th. So let's go as the Red Sox celebrate here in Yankee Stadium for moving on. What a game. What a series. A little disappointed in the ninth inning, but the Red Sox will move on to face the Toronto Blue Jays in the divisional series. And let's see the player of the game is going to be, I doubt if it's Giolito. Maybe it's Yoshida. Could be Lowe. Let's see who it's going to be. Duran is, I didn't even go down that far. Duran with 3 hits is the player of the game for the Boston Red Sox. So the Boston Red Sox will move on. 4 hours and 28 fake minutes, 58,000 plus here at the Yankee Stadium game. And the winning pitcher is Giolito. The save is Chapman. That's his second save of the series. And the losing pitcher is Clarke Schmidt. And I will have to fill out the rest of this after I'm done. So another good series. And the Red Sox move on, eliminating their rival. And let's see what else we had in the hitting. Story had 2 hits and an RBI. Sheeta had 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Bregman 2 runs scored. Nathaniel Lowe 2 doubles. Correct? Yep, 2 and then 2 RBIs. And Duran 3 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. So he was the big hitter in this game and one of the better hitters in the series for the Red Sox. For the Yankees, Grisham 2 hits and an RBI. Home runs by Judge and Bellinger. They managed 8 hits. So that was a matinee game here in OOTP as the Red Sox will move on, and I will take some time in the next couple days to get the rosters set for the next round, the divisional round. And let me put up the I can do that myself. So we're going to leave this game. Not before we summarize the game. So for the winning Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 13 hits, no errors. The New York Yankees, 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Again, the winning pitcher, Giolito. Save goes to Chapman. And the losing pitcher is Clarke Schmidt. So we go to finish this game day off. It was in the schedule, it's October 4th. I'm not sure when the series will start, so we'll finish this off today. Attention, Daniel Robert. Now where are we at? All right, let me see what day we're on. Playoff coverage. Ooh, game 1. Oh my. We're going to start with the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. Oh, all right. I can't wait. Let's see the playoff tree. The surprising Reds, who knocked out the Dodgers, are going to go to Philadelphia. It's going to be, the Phillies call it Red October. There's going to be a lot of red in this series with both teams. The primary color is red. So should be a pretty decent series. A little surprising the Dodgers aren't here. But this is what the game is, and we play it and see what happens. Sometimes it follows real life, and sometimes it doesn't. So let's see here. So let's go back to the playoff coverage. So game 1 looks to be Sanchez and Green, Hunter Green and Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies. Let's see what the score. Let's see what the day is. Game day is the 5th. Okay. So the National League will be starting the next game day on the 5th. So the Reds and Phillies play in the afternoon, and the Padres and Brewers play at night. So there's that, and then we go to the 6th, and all 4 teams will play. The American League will play the later games, and the National League will play the earlier games. So 2 afternoon games for the Phillies and Reds in the first 2 games of the series in Philadelphia. So I'm looking forward to the next round, which will start in the next couple of days once I get the rosters as well as I can. And I'm pretty familiar with the Phillies roster, but some of these other teams I'm not quite sure. So I'll have to go through them with a fine-tooth comb again and see what I can do. But it's been an enjoyable time again, and I look forward to moving on to the division series and see where this takes us. Will we have Toronto? Well, we can't have the Dodgers in the World Series because they've been eliminated so far. So at least one team is not going to make it to the World Series like in real life. So we'll see if that happens in the American League, whether the Toronto Blue Jays will move on or we'll have the Mariners, which have never been to the World Series. That'd be pretty exciting to see them make it that far. But they got to face a tough Cleveland team, and it won't be easy for Toronto facing the Red Sox. So none of these series look very easy, and I expect them I expect them to be very competitive. So that's about it. I don't think there's anything else. I know there's college football coming up. My Penn State team doesn't play this weekend. That's probably good, because they got to play Ohio State next week, and that's not going to be pretty. And of course, my team, the Orioles, isn't in this playoff, but it is what it is. And the Steelers play. That's my other team in pro football. Steelers play on I think Sunday night. So, but everybody enjoy the rest of the day, and there'll be some nice weather along the East Coast coming this weekend. Fall has arrived, and we're a week away from Halloween. So if that's anybody's favorite holiday, enjoy it. And I will try to get the lineups as fast as I can and move on to the series, because I'm really looking forward to the next round and seeing what the Phillies have in here. And I'm looking forward to seeing Seattle too. So, all right, that's it for now. And everybody enjoy, and thank you for watching.